Good morning, everyone. Clayton Biker Cowboy here at Biker Cowboy Garage. Kind of a special episode here. So, you guys are all familiar with the Biker Cowboy Garage. Here we are, kind of downtown Portland, Oregon. Been a great garage. We rent this place right now, rent this house, this garage. And this will probably be the last episode I shoot in this garage. So, of course, always bittersweet. Love this place, but I'm super stoked. So, my wonderful wife has graduated and gotten a job. So, we're going to be moving out to the coastal area, out to Tillamook, Oregon, which is about 65 miles from here. So, we'll still do bike nights. We'll still be in the Portland moto community and all that stuff. So I put in my 2 weeks notice at my job of 4 years at Paradise Harley, which you all know I love that place. Once again, lots of mixed emotions there. I'm super excited for the next step in life, and that's good. So Biker Cowboy Garage is going to become a little bit more prolific and a lot more of my life. So I guess that's what's exciting and new in my world. Beautiful Portland day here. It's, I don't know, mid-40s and just raining. So, anyways, winter's kind of getting here. Thank you, everyone that came out to 13 Virtues Brewing Bike Night last month. We try and do that the second Saturday of every month. I'm going to try and do one in October, the second Saturday, if it's not raining. That was a great turnout. That bike night has turned into something cool. You guys are something cool. So, thank you, everybody that comes out to that. Like, it's just so rad. You know, we get together, ride out there, hang out, you know, do some bench racing, some family time, talking. It's just turned into something cool, and that's what I love about our moto community and the moto world I choose to live in. So anyways, thank you everybody for that, and that will be going on next year too. So Biker Cowboy Garage update. So we got the Sporty Sport here. The garage is more of a mess than usual. We're starting to pack up. I don't know if any of you guys have checked out Sporty Mob. Our buddy Levi Davies got this timing cover. He's done some really rad hats and t-shirts, and just came out with these. This is the first run of hard parts, so I'm super stoked and proud to have a Sporty Mob timing cover on the Sporty Sport, and of course all the Sporties wrapping that Sporty Mob swing arm sticker. So that's rad. Got one on Chubs here too. Went on a little trip with some friends from work. Got the boys. We got out of town a bit. So did about, I'd say, close to 700 miles in 2 days. Just real relaxing, chill pace. I was the only guy out there on a Sporty, so that was rad, repping that Sporty Mob. Just ride whatever you got. You know, you don't have to have a certain type of bike to ride. But anyways, great time with great friends. Just fantastic. So it's good to get out of town and remember what it's all about. Remember what it's like to ride. You know, just about 100 miles out of town, something in your being changes, and you realize, man, I'm away. I'm not tied to work. I'm not tied to home. I'm just free for this next few hours or few days. So anyways, always love that stuff. So today I'm out here working on Chubs the race bike. Season starts on November 2nd, I believe, is practice, and 3rd will be the first race. Front fork seals are blown. Basically just way too many wheelies. With this being an 883 motor, it's kind of hard to wheelie, and of course anytime I ride it to bike night or around town, I feel the need to send it as hard as I can. So with a little bit less power and banging the rev limiter, it comes down pretty hard. So blew these fork seals out. This is the inverted fork draining here, coming apart. Most of you guys know there's an 09 XR 1200 front end on a 09 883. So I got some new seals. We're gonna replace the seals, replace the oil, service the bike. I'm gonna hopefully get that done today and tomorrow, and that'll be probably the last project that gets done in this garage. Then we should get the keys to our house probably midweek next week and start moving. So anyways, also update this season on racing. Brad from Columbus from Crash Inc. BC11, or at Crash Inc. on Instagram, is going to be teaming up with me. I'm going to be a little further from the track. He lives real near it. So he's going to be running under the 217 number for the season. So hopefully we can qualify for points this year. I believe I would have had first in points, but you got to make it to 80% of the races, and I didn't. So there you go. So that's the plan for this year. I'm super stoked to do that. It'll be cool for a bunch of us to get out there and enjoy going fast and doing what we do and experiencing new things. Also, I know a bunch of you, I've talked to you. I'm going to try and get down there on a Friday night, practice night, and if you guys want to come out, hang out, take the bike for a few hot laps, hit me up. We'll figure out a date. We'll go down there on a Friday when it's just open practice, and I want you guys to experience flat tracking, sliding around a little. Don't think you got to go out there and be a hero. Just go out and cruise around, power slide out of the corners a little bit, and next thing you know, you kind of start to get a rhythm. So anyways, anybody wants to experience that, hit me up. Let's see what else is new around here. That's pretty much, I guess, what I got going on for now. Just kind of reminiscing. This is my trophy from last year for my first place finish. We battled and battled and battled till the end. It was an awesome memory. Future Biker Cowboy news. So our new shop is going to be about 30 by 24. It was not set up as a shop. It was set up as like a boat barn. So it's got one 8-foot light fixture in it. It's going to take a lot of getting set up, but that's cool. It's nice to start with a blank canvas, and we'll have a lot more room than we do in this little single car garage, or I guess it's a good size single car garage. So we'll be getting dialed in there. Should have enough room to put in a small practice track in the backyard. I need to talk to the neighbors. I don't want to piss them off. I might put some stock pipes on Chubs and tune it back for ripping around in the backyard, just so it's not quite so obnoxious. So we got that. And other news, I am purchasing a bagger. I should probably get it, I guess, in the next couple days. It's a friend of a friend. Thank you, Richard. If any of you guys are looking for parts, SBDOD parts. There's a period between each letter. SBDOD parts. Our buddy Richard sure is killing it, and always selling parts. Always got good stuff. You know, the likable, sporty, and Dyna parts that are hard to get. Anyways, thank you, Richard, for putting me in contact with your buddy who's got an 09 FLHTP. Most of you know I would never have chosen a cop bike other than it's got a little hotter cam and a little better brakes and better charging system. And it's a great deal. So that project will be coming home soon. Initially I was hoping when I did a bagger build to kind of go air ride, big stereo, kind of do a departure from my normal riding. And after this little 700-mile weekend trip, I had the Sportster Sport loaded down, bags and coolers and all kinds of stuff. And there I am doing wheelies across the Hood River Bridge on a metal grate bridge in about a 40-mile-an-hour side wind. So I realized I just can't help myself. So the bagger's gonna get wheelied, I'm sure. I look forward to all that. So we're gonna start out with that. It's basically bone stock with some slip-ons on it. I'm gonna try and do front suspension and bars and axle nut lockdown plate, obviously first thing, and just kind of go from there. That project's gonna take a bit. But I'm super stoked on it. Been waiting a long time to get a bagger, and it's going to be real cool. So that's the next project for Biker Cowboy Garage. So we'll be back to 3 bikes for now, and hoping to do a little more dirt riding. We're going to be about 10 minutes away from Sand Lake from the dunes, and about 15 minutes away from lots and lots of trails and dirt riding. So I want to get a little more off-road riding in as well. So that's cool. I keep saying a lot, but yeah, so bagger project, moving, lots and lots of stuff going on. Just kind of realized timeline is moving up pretty quick here. You know, I was going to work through the end of the month and then realized, wow, we got a few weeks, basically not including next week. I have 2 weeks to completely clean this house out, take care of the yard work, clean the house, get the keys turned in, and be moved to Tillamook. So we're going to start doing that. The old race van out here, she's still running good. I think I told you guys it was plugs and wires that were installed from the Ford dealer, and they were faulty. The wires kept popping off the plugs, and there was nothing I could do to fix it. So all new plugs and wires. The van's running like a champ. Tomorrow we're going to try and get out here. Thank you at Bobo Glide for hooking me up with a subwoofer, and at Dub C211 for hooking me up with a amp and your magical install skills. So we should have a 10-inch sub bumping in the van here shortly. I know in previous videos we've done a walkthrough of the van. Chris hooked me up, installed a backup camera, DVD player, all that stuff, so we're a little safer in the pits, safer backing up, all that stuff with no windows in the rear of the van. So that is where we're at. Like I said, garage is a bit of a mess. We're packing up, so thank you all for all the episodes you've watched and been here with, and been through all these experiences with me and follow me. It means a ton to me that you guys follow me, so thank you very much. Yeah, I'm gonna sign off for now. We'll be learning lots of new stuff. We'll take you on a walk around on the new property and shop and all that stuff. I may miss a week or so here. Also, future note, I want to start doing videos interviewing you guys about your bikes, especially those of you who have done a lot of customization. I could name off a zillion names, but I know, you know, we got Scotty, Chris, other Chris, Bo, Kent, tons of you guys that have done a lot of work to your bikes. I want us all to be able to learn and be part of this community, so if you're willing to, I will come to you, or we can meet up somewhere, and we'll put your bike on kind of display. I'm happy to come shoot an episode of Biker Cowboy Garage in your shop too. Yes, Brad, Crash Inc., we will be down there. We just haven't connected yet, so we're going to shoot an episode in his shop. He's building a performance shovel head right now that's going to be the wheelie monster, so that's super rad to just see something kind of out of the norm coming together there. Lots of one-off parts because nobody makes performance shovel heads. So but yeah, that's kind of the direction I want to go with this. We're going to be doing a lot more rides. Also, I'm going to try and put on some coastal bike get-togethers in the springtime. Of course, it's pretty rainy right now, so we'll maybe do a mid-afternoon Saturday or Sunday ride. So any of you guys up here in Portland or around the area, we can cruise out, hit the coast. We can all go for a rip together, and you can be home at a decent hour before dark, and I will too. So anyways, hit me up, DM me. I'll be reaching out to a bunch of you guys once we get this move done about doing some interviews about you and your motorcycle, and probably what got you into motorcycling. I always find that's really cool. We talk about it, that everybody, even if they don't like motorcycles or don't ride motorcycles, everybody has a motorcycle story. You know, everybody's got an uncle or an aunt or a dad or a cousin or the neighbor, or somebody like my neighbors here. We have some great neighbors. These couple on this side of us, right next to the garage, that hears all the fun motorcycle noises. You know, I get talking to him. He's quite old now, and he starts telling me his motorcycle story with the biggest smile about how he had a Triumph and he used to take his fly rod and cruise down to the river after work and drink a couple tall boys of beer, do a little fly fishing, and ride his Triumph home. And you know, what a cool experience it was, and you just to see that emotion in people. So anyways, keep learning, guys. Try and learn something new this week. I know I'm gonna. I've been doing a lot of research on performance baggers and what I guess what I can afford and what I want to do, which is always where we're at in life. Fast Life podcast too, just a shout out to those dudes. Man, I've been listening to it. I know a lot of you guys out there, a lot of you guys turned me on to it. And I just really hadn't taken time to listen to podcasts, but now pretty much every time I commute on four wheels, I'm listening to it. So I'm learning a ton. Just love our moto community. So you all have a great week. Stay warm, stay dry, stay safe, and have fun. And Biker Cowboy's gonna head out, and we'll see you all in the new shop in a few weeks.